At this time, as a courtesy to all graduates and guests, we are requesting that all cell phones and pagers be turned off for the duration of the commencement ceremony. At the conclusion of the ceremony, the audience is asked to please remain in the stands until all of the graduates have exited the field. Thank you.
Good evening. Welcome to the 147th graduation from the Altoona Area Senior High School. Yeah. As the seniors are getting into their final position, I'd just like to read them a short message. Seniors, follow your dreams. Today, we gather here to celebrate the graduation of the Altoona Area High School class of 2023 and mark the beginning of a new chapter in your lives. This is your opportunity to venture out into the world and follow your dreams to make the world, or just your little corner of it, distinctly you. You're graduating into a world where opportunities are more abundant than they've been in generations. Whether you aspire to attend college, trade school, join the military, or dive directly into the workforce, you are entering a world waiting for you to help build a better future for everyone. There are numerous fields. Matter of fact, all fields are hunting for talented young men and women to help add to their successes. For the first time in a generation, leaving home to find gainful employment is not the only answer to success. So I say to you, follow your dreams, take advantage of your opportunities, but don't forget where you came from and what you will value as you embark on this next phase of your life. Remember, it's not so much where you go, but the people you connect with along the way. The family and friends who fill your life with joy will become invaluable to you as you venture into the world and come to realize it is not always the places you go, but rather the company you keep that truly makes a difference. Congratulations to all members of the class of 2023. May your successes be abundant and your family and friends numerous. Thank you.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, everyone. As this commencement ceremony begins, it is my pleasure to welcome all faculty, family, friends, but most importantly, the class of 2023. Before we begin, let us please take a moment to reflect in memory of those who could not be here with us today. Thank you. I cannot believe that this is our last night together. Throughout these past 4 years, we high-achieving students have battled in the classroom, on the field, in the music rooms, and throughout our clubs. However, today we turn the page. Now we put that friendly rivalry behind us. Look around you and smile at one another. This is your last night with the people you've spent the past 13 years with. Your last night with your familiar faces that you passed in the halls. Your last night as an Altoona area high school student. A lot has happened since our first day of freshman year in 2019, and to say that we lived through COVID would be an understatement. We have succeeded despite COVID. Each individual student who is sitting before me today has lived through the endless Google Meets, separation from friends, uncertainty of our return to in-person learning, and the loss of traditional, valuable memories a student typically makes in high school. However, since we have reconnected, we have turned a school into a home and students into a family. No matter what your future may bring after you leave the gate of this stadium, please never forget these words. Every person in the stadium holds so much worth in our world, no matter who you are, what you look like, or what you have been through. You are worth more than the negative things people say about you or what you even may think of yourself. So no matter what, love who you love, be kind to others, and do not waste valuable time pretending to be someone you're not, because we have all seen firsthand how fast time slips through our fingertips. So I leave you with this. We are no longer the future. We are the present. As I look into this crowd, I see 500 potential first responders, social workers, nurses, doctors, teachers, military members, engineers, and mechanics. And we all serve a purpose. The purpose to make the world a better, kinder, safer place. And I know that sounds scary, but in the wise words of our generation's Pennsylvanian queen, Taylor Swift, the scary news is you're on your own now. But the cool news is we're on our own now. So let's dive into our adult lives head first, fearless. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Dear fellow students, faculty members, and distinguished guests, it is with great honor and humility that I stand before you today as the Greater Altoona Career and Technology Center Outstanding Senior of the Year. I am grateful for this opportunity to speak to you about my experiences and share what has led me to this point. First and foremost, I want to express my heartfelt appreciation to my fellow seniors. We've been through so much together, and the past 4 years have been a roller coaster ride of emotions, experiences, and challenges, and I'm so proud to be a part of this vibrant and dynamic community. Thank you to my family, friends, and staff members. Your unwavering love and support has been the driving force behind my perseverance. But most importantly, I wanted to thank my teachers, Chef K and Chef Law. As the school year comes to a close, I wanted to take a moment to express my deep appreciation for all that you have done for me this year. Chefs, thank you for encouraging me to enter my first baking competition, challenging me to think critically, never limiting my ambitious ideas, and pushing me to always perform my very best. It saddens me to know I will not have such superlative mentors as I move on in life. I truly have the utmost respect and appreciation for you and inspired to embody such honorable characteristics. Your guidance, wisdom, and patience has been invaluable to me, which is something that can be easily overseen, but I feel needs to be decidedly recognized. For the last 2 years, I've been a student at the Greater Altoona Career and Technology Center. Throughout my time here, I have worked hard to prove my skills and knowledge in the field. I was able to put them to the test by competing in Skills USA twice. My junior year, I placed second at districts in baking and pastry arts. Determined to go further, my senior year, I placed first at districts and took second place at states. Other than competing, I have participated as a Skills USA officer, GACTC employee, and pastry chef within the industry. All of these roles taught me the qualities of leadership and teamwork. Having the opportunity to work with these different groups and people have not only given me a community of inspiring individuals, but also friends. For me, this journey started with a love of baking and a desire to turn that passion into a career. I came to the program with dreams of creating beautiful and delicious pastries, cakes, breads, and desserts that would delight others and bring joy to their lives. But my journey has not always been easy. I have faced challenges, setbacks, and moments of self-doubt. I've worked long hours, sacrificed time with friends and family, and pushed myself to the limit to meet deadlines and produce high-quality work. Further, that same passion and desire can show through your future career choices too. We can persevere. We can show resilience, determination, and passion for our craft and inspire those around us. Over the years, we have learned so much from our instructors and from each other. We have honed our skills, developed our creativity, and gained the confidence we need to succeed in the competitive world. As we stand here on the threshold of a new chapter of our lives, I want to remind my fellow seniors that we have the power to make a difference in this world. We are the future leaders, innovators, and change makers, and we have the potential to create a better tomorrow for ourselves and for the generations to come. Throughout my academic career, I have worked tirelessly to achieve my goals, but I have also learned that success is not just about individual achievement. It is about working collaboratively with others and using our talents and skills to make a positive impact on the world around us. As students, we are uniquely positioned to make a difference. We have the power to challenge the status quo, to question assumptions, and to innovate. We can use our voices to advocate for causes we believe in, and we can use our knowledge and skills to create solutions to the world's pressing problems. I want to remind you all of the importance of staying true to our values and our dreams. Let us not lose sight of why we chose this path in the first place, and let us continue to push ourselves to new heights of excellence and creativity. So as I stand here today, I am not just representing myself, but also the countless individuals who have supported and inspired me along the way. I am proud to say that I am a member of the GACTC, and thank you again for this incredible honor as your 2023 GACTC Outstanding Senior of the Year. Thank you.
Good evening, class of 2023. To say that our time in high school was unique would be an understatement. Everybody here worked through new challenges to get to this point. I'd like to thank God for giving me the ability to be here, as well as my parents, my family, and my friends for supporting me through adversity. Though it hasn't always been easy, I think I can speak for everyone when I say that we've been given every opportunity to better ourselves at this school. Because of this institution, myself and many others will begin our college careers with several credits under our belts. Others will graduate with the skills necessary to enter directly into the workforce. We've all had the ability to take countless classes here that will enhance our futures. Through my time here, I've been taught by several teachers who I would consider to be great. Though all of them have been helpful, I would like to commend 5 in particular for how they affected my high school career. Mr. Spade, who I had for Honors Geometry and AP Statistics, Mr. Folger, who I had for Honors Trig and AP Calculus, Mr. Faust, who I had for AP Economics, Mr. Zolnak, who I had for AP European History, and of course Mrs. Dum, who I had for AP Chemistry. Every one of these teachers taught a challenging class. However, they pushed me to be my best and showed me that putting in effort always pays off. Though not every student loved these teachers, I can say with confidence that each one ensured that I would have a better future. I would also like to thank Mrs. Fox, my counselor, because she has provided assistance wherever I've needed it, and even got me out of a class after being told it wasn't possible. Because of the teachers, classes, and opportunities that I've had here, my life will be much easier looking forward. As far as the future is concerned, I have only 2 main points: hard work and personal responsibility. The most important aspect of success by far is hard work. Getting the job done will propel you through life faster than anything else. When something needs done, the best way to ensure success is to work at it wholeheartedly. With this mindset, success will come more easily to anybody. Push through the adversity and get the job done. The last point of this speech, and perhaps the most important, is personal responsibility, something that everybody needs to understand. You are accountable for your own actions. That doesn't have to be negative. If you make good decisions, you alone will reap the benefits. However, if you make the wrong choices, you're accountable for the consequences. If you go into debt for college, for example, paying it back is your own responsibility, not anyone else's. Look, all I'm saying is that you need to take accountability for what you do. Don't shrink back from the consequences of your actions, and you'll see a bright future. This being said, I wish you all the best of luck as you begin the transition into your new careers. Thank you.
Good evening, parents, teachers, families, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2023. I am honored to be standing here today as your valedictorian. I would like to take a moment to show appreciation to every person who has made it possible for us to be here today. Thank you to all the teachers for their outpouring of love and their guidance. Thank you to every family member and to every parent that has supported us in our high school journeys. It is their unwavering love, unwavering support, and unwavering faith in us that has propelled us all towards this achievement. To my own parents, I want to express my immense gratitude for their countless sacrifices and their unconditional support that has allowed me to pursue my dreams and given me the wings to soar to new heights. And to my peers, as I look out to all of you, I see the faces of individuals who have become more than just my classmates. We have become a family, a community, a support system for one another. Today, we celebrate not only our graduation, but also the journey that brought us here. It has been 4,748 days. That's over 100,000 hours and over 6.8 million minutes. But it is also an endless amount of memories since we first walked into the classroom on our first day of kindergarten just 13 years ago. Each of those memories was a moment when we learned something about our life or ourselves. Those moments are a significant part of who we have become. I have heard the saying from the beloved writer Theodore Geisel, better known as Dr. Seuss, that one will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Though only now do I feel the genuine weight of those words. Soon, even this very moment will be a memory, one that we reminisce upon. We will think back to how our gowns lay on our shoulders and our caps were thrown into the air. We will think back to the moment when all of our names were announced one last time while being affiliated with the school, and the moment in which we walked before this crowd to be recognized. I urge you to glance around and to take this moment in. Allow yourself to bask in the fact that we are soon to be high school graduates. There will never be another moment in which we are brimming with as much opportunity as we are now. We will never again be so young with our futures wide open before us. So once you cross the stage, stop and enjoy this moment. Take one moment this evening, right now, regardless of whatever your future holds, and just enjoy it. Take one moment to see everyone before rushing out, because that one moment will soon be a memory. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Good evening. Welcome families, friends, and teachers of the 147th graduating class of Altoona Area High School. And most importantly, welcome students, soon-to-be graduates of the class of 2023. Tonight we celebrate your accomplishments as students and wish you all the best as you leave the hallowed halls of AAHS. Students, you are the first graduating class to attend all 4 years in the newly constructed and renovated high school. We may have had a rocky opening to the new school given all the starts and stops of COVID, but I think we can all agree we started to hit our stride during your junior year. Now look at you, sitting before me, ready to take on the world. I could not be more proud. The class of 2023 has excelled in many different ways. Among your ranks, you have a National Merit Commended Scholar, 52 National Honor Society members, 13 Presidential Academic Excellence Award winners, and 12 National Technical Honor Society members. Our student newspaper, the Mountain Echo, and yearbook, the Horseshoe, have been awarded numerous awards this year. You excelled on the stage with 2 amazing productions, Puffs and 42nd Street. Many members of your class participated in PMEA district, regional, and state music festivals, and 1 student was named to the All-East Orchestra. You have had works of art displayed in local art museums. In athletics, we had numerous team and individual district and regional champs. Most importantly, you have given back to your community. You have tutored, donated both time and money, collected food, mentored younger students, visited veterans, and hosted bloodmobiles. The class of 2023 has impressed at every step. Each student sitting before me this evening is unique, and your high school experiences have been just as unique. At the same time, we all have shared experiences that will stick with us well into the future. I want to highlight some of these experiences now. Stick with me on this. I promise there's a point. Students, if you moved into the Altoona Area School District after kindergarten, please stand up. If you are standing, you survived one of the most nerve-wracking experiences possible, starting in a new school where everyone already has made friends. If you attended a class at any point during your school career where you did not know any other students, please stand up. Not quite as nerve-wracking as starting fresh in a new school, but a pretty close second. If you ever entered the cafeteria and could not find a group of friends to sit with, please stand up. This may actually be worse than entering a class where you do not know another single soul. Tough stuff, really. If a teacher ever assigned you to a group for group work and you didn't know anyone in the group, please stand up. I knew I'd get you, Betwy. For some students, group assignments are bad enough, let alone if you don't know anyone in the group. So lastly, please stand up if you've been worried about a situation that was new or unfamiliar. If you're not standing, I'm glad for you, but go ahead and stand up anyway. Students, look around at your classmates. All of you have faced tough times with unfamiliar faces, but you've made it through together. You have made friends and helped each other out through so much. Next, please turn around and face the crowd. Now you're jumping the gun. Students, you have all faced anxiety-filled situations, but your family and friends always have your back. Draw your strength from your loved ones when times get tough, when things are unpredictable. Draw on your community as you are faced with difficult times. Students, please give your parents and loved ones a round of applause for always having your back. Now, audience, you already did it, but give them one last round of applause, please. All right, go ahead and be seated. A moment ago, I mentioned community. Students, as you leave this community of learners that you have grown to know, it is my hope that you find your next community. Some of you are going off to further schooling in the fall. Some of you are joining the military, and others are joining the workforce. But all of you will join new communities. Make sure your new community lifts you up and brings out the best in you. Also, remember to be a positive member of your community. Author, activist, and civil rights leader Coretta Scott King is quoted as saying, "The greatness of a community is most accurately measured by the compassionate actions of its members." Students, my charge to you this evening is to make your communities great. Make your communities great by showing compassion in all that you do. Give a smile to a new student at your college who maybe looks a little lost. Invite the new kid in your class to sit beside you. Invite someone new at work to have lunch with you. Take the time to make a new team member at your work feel welcomed. Make your community great through your compassion. Let your compassion towards others lift your community to new heights. Congratulations again to the class of 2023. It has been my honor to serve as your principal. Here's wishing you all the best in all that you do. At this time, we will present each member of the class of 2023 individually. We ask that you hold all applause and maintain a respectful silence so that all names can be heard when announced.
Cassidy Clock. Benjamin Wagner. Nima Babaker. Sean Betwee. Jacob Steinbugle Jr. Brenna Korklick. Kira Mayhew. Eric Karlheim. Samantha Abbott. Evan Allwine. Nama Babaker. Daniel Beatrice. Sophia Caputo. Caden Carey. Alyssa Clark. Emma Klauser. Marin Cooney. Mason Crownover. Kobe Dawson. Brady Duffy. Sean Akins. Landon Fisher. Emma Fraundorfer. Alea Fry. Grace Glasgow. Aiden Gregg.
You guys back here.
Brooke Hahn.
Back in line. Yep, just go right around.
Tyler Haupt. Elena Huss. Allison Kern. Mara Kaiser. Cameron Kraus. Jack Coons.
Taylor Lane. Paris Lawson. Torrance Lingenfelter. Madison Litzinger. Liam Long. Rachel Lucas. Kaylin Manley. Trenton Myers, Kaylin Milnick, Colin Monahan, Emma Musselman, Luke Knoll, Ian Palilla, Austin Parker, Vanessa Roman, Isaac Rossman, Samuel Saylor, Benjamin Shank, Emily Sheehan, Morgan Stevens, Caitlin Ventry, Patrick Webster, Gracie Wilt, Delaney Weiser, Alyssa Ziegler,
Miranda Arnold, Danielle Bartelang, Brooklyn Barron, Kiana Bittner, Logan Brandt, Chandler Brendel, Jordan Burkett, Emma Sheridan, Quinn D'Antonio, Christina Dykes, Bryce Eberhart, Caleb Fazik, Emma Fye, Gwyneth Fox, Dylan Gallo, Madeline Garcia, Abigail Gensimer, Jameer Hardison, Abigail Hernkane, Nicholas Hogan,
This way.
Alexis Howard, Destiny Kelly, Benjamin Kennedy, Maya Lear, Caitlin Leitner, Julia McCauley,
Mason McManus, Manny Miller, Madison Morelli, Xavier Munoz, Jenna Newsom, Joseph Patty, Emma Peterman, Angela Petrarca, Casey Reed, Tyson Reed, Michael Riccio, Abigail Scheinberg, Maria Sarbo, Kaya Schraff, Amelia Schultz, Jalen Sipes, Owen Smithmeyer, Grace Stetter, Kelly Terabon, Mason Walk, Emily Wendell, Reese Wilbur, Eli Weiser, Alexander Yost,
Manny Hartsfield Jr., Genesis Adonai, Brendan Akins, Adara Albright, Marcus Amarine, Landon Ansman, Evan Arjani, Caitlin Baker, Lee Baker, Owen Baylog, Jacob Bainey, Emma Barefoot, Hunter Barr, Christopher Bartley, Crystal Lee Basile, Dustin Bachman,
Garrett Baumgardner, Justin Beal, Patience Beavers, Cade Black, Emma Blazer, Connor Blau, Evan Bonanno, Kylie Bridges, Kenji Brown, Kenjai, Kiana Brumbaugh, Carter Bruner, Damani Carter, Simon Castleberry, Joseph Chipperfield, Brianna Butler, Madison Calfer,
Claudia Clapper, Michaela Clapper, Devorian Clark, Ethan Clark, Bryce Klinger, Catherine Klinger, Carly Coble, Jalen Colbert, Madeline Colbert, Samuel Colombo, Star Conahay, Christian Cook, Caden Corson, Nevaeh Cost, Eli Costanzo, Anaya Couch,
Madeline Crawford Rando, Gracie Kreider, Dawn Cronmiller, Peyton Daniel, Brooke Davis, Isabella Davis, Landon Davis, Caitlin Dawson, Abigail Dean, Leah DeGennaro, Madison DeGretto Engelman, Caden DeJesus, Camden DeJesus, Alyssa Feather, Gavin Ferguson. Jackson Ferguson.
Zachary DeLeo. Ethan Dennis. Brandon Deal. Michael Dieter. Jonathan Dorr. Mackenzie Duran. Alexander Drum. Zinkel. Hannah Evans. Brandon Everhart. Dylan Everson. Andrew Fabian. Austin Falbo. Callista Farber. Haley Frankhauser. Carmine Futrell.
Dustin Fink. Kiara Flanagan. Kylie Folk. Megan Fonts. Nathan Forlina. Corey Fortson. Isaac Foster. Sierra Francisco. Connor Han. Gabrielle Harshbarger. L. Heidler. Gage Hill. Shannon Hoffman. Olivia Holland. Devin Hollow Peter. Hunter Hollow Peter.
Makai, right here. Makai Gailey. Jessica Gallagher. Sheena Gallagher. Alexandria Gallagher. Cheyenne Garbett. Calissa Geist. Charles George Jr. Bailey Gerlach. Alexis Gervasoni. Rebecca Gondek. Jemiah Green. John Hallinan. Linda Hampton Graves. Delaney Imler. Liam Jackson. Shaylee Jackson.
Brendan Holtzlander. Ryan Hopkins. Sean Harrell. Katie Hoven. Olivia Ice. Gage Ickes. Kyle Kimberling. Leah Cayley. Wyatt Kuhn. Dennis Kurbanoff. Morgan Lafferty. Eliza Lamborn. Charles Lance. Morgan Lardiri. Tyson LaRocco. Trenton Lettieri.
Xavier Jacobs. Andrew James. Jada Johnson. Connor Johnston. Ethan Jones. Jaden Jones. Hannah Judy. Jude Kaufman. Jacob Keller. Noah Keller. Olivia Kelly. Ian Kennedy. Annie Ketterman. Henry Loschel. Eliza Lucas. Haley Masak.
Jalen Leeper. Christina Lepore. Connor Lindsay. Nora Lockard. Elijah McCoon.
Down the middle.
Jaden McGinnis. Harley McGurk. Aiden McHenry. Amaya McHenry. Arden McKendry. Jaden McNally Beery. Tanasia McNeil. Draven Means. Adam Miracle. Lavelle Medley Jr. Ethan Meek.
Kayla Mackey. Jace Mattis. Tahar Mansour. Emilio Marcelli. Adam Marks. Joshua Mason. Julian Masson. Daly Mazurek. Sheila Mikulchik. Alexandra McConnell. Jeffrey McCullough. Tristan Martz. Aiden Mitchell. Eric Montgomery. Colton Mort. Isabella Mort.
Caleb Metellus Jr. Abigail Milliron. Lauren Pappy. Caitlin Pasquini. Chloe Patton. Samaj Paxton. Felicity Payne. Brianna Peak. Autumn Pellis. Grayson Pellegrin. Jada Pender. Eli Pate. Elena Petta. Juliana Piranunzio. Isaac Piner. Theo Port.
Taylor Moser. Hudson Mowdy. Samuel Muriel. Mohammed Musa. Trent Musselman. Catalina Musser. Cameron Myers. Caden Myers. Ashton Neely. Haley Nevling. Morgan Porta. Alexis Potter. Jordan Potter. Julina Ramsey. Nicholas Ray. Kendra Reckner.
Haley Pilkington. Marissa Ross. Peyton Ravazzos. Lydia Roop. Sarah Sackett. Carolyn Salyer. Isaiah Santos. Nicholas Selden. Alicia Selfridge. Grace Settlemeyer. Lindsay Settlemeyer. Christopher Seward Jr. Chase Schaefer.
Go down the middle.
Hayden Schiffler Castlery. Weston Schultz. Ethan Sipes.
Hannah Ridenauer. Coy Riggleman. Chase Riley. Damian Ringler. Aiden Rowland. Zachary Ronan. Jamal Rosado. Jalen Ross. Kyliana Sipes. Dominic Skelly. Braden Smith. Connor Smith. Connor Smith. Brittany Snowden. Zakira Sorrell. Michaela Stacy.
Elizabeth Summers. Nathan Sutherland. Brooke Thomas. Hayden Tipton. Shaylee Travaney.
Go down the middle.
Jalen Triplin. Aiden Troutman. Justin Umholtz. Victoria Van Claveren. Jenna Vasquez. Nevaeh Vasquez. Julia Veneziano. Trinity Varilla. Madeline Vogt. Jasmine Waby. Angel Wagner.
Go down the middle. Ready? Cassandra Stadler. Parker Stampley. Abigail Stanley. Nathaniel Steinbeiser. Tyler Stirk. Jocelyn Stout. Naila Strobel. Mackenzie Wagner. Taylor Walker. Latasha Washington. Anaya Watson. Tyler Weatherwalk. Ethan Wirtz. Cadence West. Gage Westbrook. Connor Wyant.
Abigail Williams. Jared Williams. Caitlin Williams. Angelica Williamson. Gabriella Wilt. Logan Wilt. Brock Winters. Marshall Witherow. Anne Marie Wolf. Travis Wolf. Trevor Wolf. Michael Wolford. McKiley Woomer. Luke Yost. Angelina Mowry. Alyssa Ozio.
Okay, you ready? Okay, come on. Ajad White. Zahad White. Connor Wysong. Elizabeth White. Tanner Zeke. Haley Zeth. Hannah Baker. Isaac Brody. Daniel DeVersa. Owen Egan. Anthony Leap. Dylan McCauley. Kaylee Meadows.
Sally Pagan Vega. Pablo Rojas Gomez. Sarah Sosi. Tristan Sosi. James Dubanik.
Go down the middle. Go down the middle.
Ryan Walters. Xavier Deuce. Andy Ferris Jr. Alexis Doherty.
Go down the middle.
Gavin Feathers.
All right, it's really hot out, so I'll try to make this quick. Class of 2023, we made it. Maybe some of you never thought this day would come. Personally, I sometimes question if it would for Nick Hogan up here. But here we are. Today is a day that represents all the hard work that we, as students, have put in over the years at Altoona. This day is just the beginning of a new chapter of this book that we call life. But graduation isn't about just receiving a diploma. It's about saying goodbye to high school sports, school lunches, field trips, concerts, plays, and especially sets of 8x3 hang cleans with Coach Adams. Putting all the sadness of leaving behind, I'd like to present one of my favorite quotes that I think would best lead us into the next chapter of our lives. This is a quote from one of my biggest inspirations, former Navy SEAL David Goggins. He said, "Don't stop when you're tired, stop when you're done." It's so simple, but it's so true. Think about how many times we've all copped out of extra work or times we were too lazy to take the extra step. But that extra step is where champions thrive. Our work isn't done. In fact, we're just getting started. Whether you're pursuing post-secondary education, have enlisted in the military, or entering the workforce, take that extra step. Do the extra work. Make your life count. Don't stop until you're done. My fellow classmates and graduates, we're not done. This may be the end of one chapter, but our stories have really just begun. It's time to carry the boats and the logs. Thank you.
Will Dr. Frank Malloy, President of the Altoona Area School Board, please come to the podium? As principal of the Altoona Area High School, I hereby attest that members of the class of 2023 receiving diplomas have met the requirements of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Altoona Area School District for graduation. Dr. Malloy, President of the Altoona Area School Board, it is my distinct honor and privilege to present to you the senior class of 2023.
As President of the Altoona Area School Board, I declare the members of the class of 2023 who have completed the requirements of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Altoona Area School District to be graduates of the Altoona Area High School. It is my distinct pleasure to present the first diploma to your class president, Sean Beatty. Sean, congratulations. The Altoona Board of School Directors congratulates all of you and wish you nothing but the best for a successful future. Thank you.
Class of 2023, it's time to stand and throw some caps.
Blow, oh gentle mountain breezes from the golden west. Breathe thy peaceful evening tidings to the AAHS. Whisper to us words of pleasure as the dim twilight softly gathers round our colors, dear maroon and white. Now the shades of night grow darker, birds have gone to rest, but the colors shine the brighter of the AAHS. Sinking sun behind the hilltops sighs a soft good night to the colors waving o'er us, dear maroon and white. Night has slowly crept around us, stars are shining bright, waving oh so calm and peaceful, dear maroons and white. We will always sing thy praises, work for thy success. Hail to noble alma mater. Hail to AAHS.
Good evening, everybody. The first thing I'd like to say is, I don't know how I really got up here. We have the valedictorian, salutatorian, class president, hail to the chief, by the way. I don't really know what I did, but we made it here, so might as well do something good. First thing I'd like to say is congratulations to every single one of you. Look what you have in your hand. It's not a real diploma, but I think we should be getting those, I think. We did it. We graduated high school. And the unique thing about high school is that it's a different experience for every single person. Everybody has different ups and downs, moments of joy and sadness, but we're here together all the same. We've all wanted to give up, had a time where we felt like it just wasn't worth it. And right now, for a second, I want you to think about that one thing in your life that got you through it. Whether it was an experience, a teacher, a friend, or a family member. whatever it may be, think about it for a second. And when you have that in your mind, store it there, because it can be a source of hope for the rest of your life. And while we're here reflecting on our lives, think about where we came from. That first day of kindergarten, where we walked into the elementary school for the first time. The first day of junior high, where we entered a place with more people than we had ever been with before. The first day of high school, where we knew that in just 4 short years, we would be here today with a lot more knowledge than we had back then. And if you're anything like me, those 4 short years were so much shorter than I thought they would be. Think about how much you've grown as a person in that time. How much you've grown physically, mentally, intellectually. Most of us can never imagine that we're the person that we are today. So when you think about your time here in the Altoona School District, think about how much growth you've experienced here. Most of us are going to college or a trade school or even directly into the workforce. But no matter where you go, I would like to ask one more thing of every person sitting here, and that's not just seniors. Take one thing that you gained here at the high school or in your lives, whether it be a skill, a talent, or a friendship, share it with the world. Because that is how we leave our mark on society, how we contribute to our community as newly graduated people ready to take on the world. And now that we're all graduated and I think it's about time for me to shut up and go home, I will finally say congratulations once again, celebrate tonight, and best of luck in all of your future endeavors. Thank you.